this is Kara with the bag holder, and I am back quick as a snap. I'm putting a bag in the bag holder. You know, using the bag holder means no mess meals in minutes, and this is one that we're doing tomorrow on the radio show. So if you're watching it and you heard us on the radio, follow along. This is a sausage and peppers over rice. It's a very simple dish, but it's quite tasty. You can change out beef sausage, kielbasa, with turkey just to fit your family's diet. I'm going to cut my onions now. And we don't use a lot because, as you know, my husband prefers dog food over onions, and I can't drown them out. So they need to be big enough that he can pick them out, and then he will eat it. If he could not pick them out and they were blended in with the sauce, he would say, oh no. Now I'm adding peppers. Now I don't really like peppers that much unless it's on pizza, but I like the flavor that it brings to anything. So we're going to just cut a few of these. Now you could go crazy with the whole pepper, but I'll tell you something neat. With this dish, I'm not going to have any waste because I'm going to make another meal after this one that's going to be sausage stuffed peppers, and it's like a supreme pizza in a pepper. It's fantastic. So I've got my peppers and onions in here. Now I'm going to cut my sausage. Now we do not skimp on meat. We are a meat and potatoes family, so I'm basically cutting these in about 1-inch slices. I'm doing 2 of them just so that we have leftovers. This is one dish that I actually do love leftovers. And we're putting it all, see how easy it is to use the bag holder and move it from one place to another. It's open. And the beauty is when I'm done, instead of having to stir a bowl and clean the bowl, I'm going to mix it, and I can store it in the freezer if I chose to, or of course we're going to make it right here in front of you. But let me finish cutting these, and then what we are going to do is start to add the seasonings. And this is a really simple, I mean, this is not gourmet school meals. I'm a plain Jane kind of cook. Everyone that knows me knows that, but the food is good. It's comfort food, and I can't say that it's low fat, but it's good. We've got that in there. Then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of garlic. Very simple, just like that. We are going to do 3 teaspoons. Now that equals a tablespoon, we all know, but so that I don't have to dirty up more dishes, why not just use 1? So 3 teaspoons equals a tablespoon of Worcestershire. Then we are going to do a cup of barbecue sauce. Use any flavor you want. I am using the smoky. It was on sale, buy one, get one free. I'm not picky. I'm not a big barbecue girl, but the way this all blends together, it tastes delicious. So we're adding this. See how simple? Now if I wanted to, and I had more ingredients, I could pop that right on the bag holder and leave it, but I don't because I'm done. That's how fast I'm going to make this meal. Now watch this. Take out the air. You always have to take out the air when you're using bags. Seal it, blue and green. Mix it up perfectly. Now, I'm going to show you a trick. I've already made my rice. That was probably the hardest thing. The hardest thing is about setting up the camera. Then the meal is easy. But I made my rice ahead of time, and again, I'm using it for 2 different meals. So, if I was going to be a freezer mom and wanted to freeze it, I've got my bag of sausage. Now what I would do, look at this trick, is if I wanted to do that, I'd put my bag of sausage here. This is easily going to feed 4. And then I would make a bag of rice by popping it here, put the rice in, put the bag inside, label, and go. I'm not going to do that because I'm eating this tonight after soccer. I'm going to put the rice at the bottom of this pan. My rice has a little bit of olive oil in it so it doesn't stick to the pan when I bake it. I've mixed brown rice and white rice so then I can have a little fiber, a little freshness, a little healthy, and then I can just go to the good stuff as well. Just like that. Now I've got half of that, and that was just a boil in a bag. 3 regular size boil in a bags are going to get me 2 family meals. So I've got this. Now watch. And this is a bag that I can wash and reuse because there's no raw meat. You know, raw eggs, raw meat I don't reuse. But watch. I'm going to put that right on top. Look at this. I'm going to use my hands to squeeze out all the juices. Voila. If I chose to, I can throw this away and my cleanup's done. I have a little bit of counters in my cutting board, but the main part is all finished and I have virtually no cleanup. This is my meal. I'm going to cover this bacon at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes, serve it with a Caesar salad, and dinner's done. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.